I think I'm live. It's officially 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to give it about a minute to see if I can see anyone that's hopping on. As of now, we have 0 viewers. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure everything's good to go. Got some tea here. It's not that hot. I don't really like super hot tea. But I'm going to try to get this closer. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So I just want to start off by thanking you for taking some time out of your night tonight to hop on live, or maybe you might see this come up in your feed a little bit later, and I'm going to keep the link in my Instagram bio for probably 24 hours, so you'll be able to click on it and just watch the replay of this. So if you're catching the replay, thank you guys so much for watching. So if you're new to my Facebook or my Instagram, my name is Jackie. So maybe you kind of just came across my page and you don't really know who I am. So I'm first going to dig in to my introducing myself and my story. So again, my name is Jackie and I am from Southern California. I'm 23 years old. I'm officially 1 month away from my 24th birthday, and I'm a toddler mom. So tonight I just want to share with you a little bit more about my Beachbody coaching story. So maybe you've never really heard of the company called Beachbody or this whole coaching opportunity. It's probably a foreign concept to you, which is totally normal. I want to talk about my story, how I found my coach, and just kind of how I got into this business opportunity and what it's done for me, and how our team is growing and what you can expect from our team if you feel that this is something for you, especially if you're a mom that's following me or a busy female that's just looking for a little bit more out of life. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I have some slides to share with you guys, if it allows me. Okay, so don't want that. Here we go. Okay, so a little bit about me. Well, I guess that was my first slide. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. So again, if you guys are catching the replay, thank you guys so much for hopping on this presentation. You're going to learn a little bit more about me, who I am, how I found out about coaching, what it's done for me and my family, as far as like weight loss, fitness, finances and all that. And you're going to learn a little bit more about exactly what we do as coaches and what you can expect from joining our tribe. So our team name is the Rise Tribe. Okay, so about me. So I am a wife to my high school sweetheart. There we are last year. So funny. It's crazy. It's been exactly a year since we took that picture. Well, a little bit less than a year. That was last year for my birthday. We went out to the wineries and did like a little wine tour. I'm a toddler mom. I already said that, to a 19-month-old little boy. You can see him in that picture down below. Super cute little boy, full of adventure, full of energy. I'm also a former daycare assistant, and now I am a full-time Beachbody coach, and most recently a new part-time employee to our local school district. So I work in a school office. I've lost 44 pounds since having my son last year in February. It's been a crazy ride, but it's been so worth it. And it's actually my second time that I've lost 40 plus pounds. When I first became a coach, I had a lot of weight to lose, and that was close to 4 years ago. So again, I just kind of want to finish my little bullet points that I have here. I love watching movies. Me and my husband are total homebodies. We just love hanging out at home. And to be honest, as new parents with a toddler, life is just so much easier if we just stay home and watch him here. You know how it is with tantrums, and you know how little boys can be. Not even just boys, girls, kids. It's hard being out with them, going to restaurants, trying to shop and all that. So we are big homebodies. We love staying home, watching movies. And again, I already said that I'm from Southern California, and we're total foodies. We love going out to eat and trying new places. It's just something that we've always done ever since we started dating. So now we actually try to look for healthier places, a lot of vegan spots. I'm not vegan, but My husband actually likes vegan meals, so I'm happy about that. So anyways, so how did I get into coaching? So what's this whole coaching thing and Beachbody? So I'm sure I'm going to dig into a little Beachbody in my next slide, but in the summer of 2012, I had hit like rock bottom. I was 40 pounds overweight. I swear I put on 40 pounds in like a matter of like 8 months. I was drinking a lot and partying and eating a lot of fast food and just not taking care of myself. I was super sluggish. I was not confident at all. I was hiding under clothes. I was that girl that was crying in dressing rooms, walking out super disappointed, wearing leggings all the time, trying to cover up with jackets and sweaters. You would not see me at the pool. And if I was wearing something flowy. I was so uncomfortable, you guys. I was buying those like stretchy skirts that you buy like at little fashion stores. And I used to hate going out on the weekends because I vividly remember nights where like, my husband's like, let's go out. But at that time we were dating. This was almost 4 years ago. And he's like, let's go out with friends. It's so-and-so's birthday. And I would like sit there and try to get ready and like nothing in my closet would fit, you guys. It got to that point where I was wearing like my old PE shirts from high school and like shorts because I had put on 40 pounds. I moved out of my parents' house, moved in with my boyfriend, who's my husband now, thank God. And we went crazy and all I cared about was like partying and drinking and just eating fast food, late nights. And I was really just like going down a really unhealthy path. And so I was looking for something. I don't know what I was looking for, but that's kind of when Instagram got big with like fitness. And I think I was like in a fitness hashtag and I came across this pretty blonde who was doing a program called Turbo Fire. So maybe you've heard of Turbo Kick if you guys ever go to the gym or if you've been in a gym setting or taken a gym class. Turbo Kick is just it's a kickboxing class. And so the creator of that actually came out with a program. She teamed up with the company Beachbody and created a program called Turbo Fire. So she was doing that. She was drinking this superfood meal replacement called Shakeology, and she was talking about coaching. She was paying off debt. She was traveling, and she was energetic and happy. And I was just so drawn to her. And something was telling me like I had to find out what she was doing, and I had to get involved. And so I was that person that reached out to her. Her name's Lindsay. And I reached out to her several times. I'd go to her, I'd ask her information, and then I'd like disappear. And I watched this girl for 6 months. I was going to say 5 months. I watched her for 6 months. And my only regret ever, like since becoming a coach, is not getting started sooner. I was very skeptical about this business. I thought it was a pyramid scheme. I didn't understand the business opportunity, the business model. I just didn't understand. I was 19 years old at that time, you guys. So I was very interested, but I was still very skeptical. And at that time, we were struggling financially a lot, like really bad. And I just got to a point where I was like, enough is enough. Like, I have to do something. Like, I have to do something about my health, my fitness, my wellness. And hey, here's this business opportunity. And let me backtrack a little bit. So back in high school, I got into the gym like when I was 15, and I was doing things all wrong. I turned into like a cardio bunny. I was doing the gym 2-a-days, and like I was doing like low carb and like low whatever I could. And granted, I did lose weight, but I was like long term, like that's not good for your health. That's not good for your thyroid, your gut health, like for a lot of things. And I had that passion for like health and fitness, and I started doing a lot of research, but then I got into like diet pills and like fat burners and stuff like that. And while they may work long term, like they're not good for your health. Like something is going on in your body with those diet pills and fat burners and stuff like that that shouldn't be. But anyways, that's another story. So that's kind of where my passion for health and fitness and like researching and just like wanting to take care of myself kind of flourished. But I moved out of my parents' house. I started working a lot. I started college, and then I completely let myself go. I got into partying and drinking, and I just didn't really care about that. And I had kind of put that on the back burner. So that's when I found my coach, Lindsay, and I was just so drawn to her. And I was like, okay, this person is like really happy. She's super energetic. She's paying off debt. Like she's helping women online. Like, what is she doing? Like, if I could earn a little bit of extra income and hold myself accountable and like lose weight and get fit too, like I want to do this too. So I finally jumped in. I signed up in November of 2012, and my life has completely changed since then. I honestly don't know where I would be right now had I not started out as a coach. Like I thank God every single day that he presented me with this opportunity, and that I had the eyes and the ears and the heart to really understand and kind of jump all in with this opportunity, even though I was super skeptical and we were financially not in a place to start a business. But I found a way. I put it all on a credit card and I never looked back. So that's kind of my story. You guys can see I have a side-by-side comparison picture here of my weight loss. That picture on the left was post-birth, not post-birth like that day, but I think that was a few weeks after I had my son. Starting from ground zero with a new mom body. And that one on the right is one of my most recent pictures. And I've lost 44 pounds. And now I'm just working on leaning out and just building a little bit of lean muscle and just trying to balance mom life and wife life and working and all of that. Okay, so what is Team Beachbody? So our mission is to help people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. So basically, the company Beachbody was founded in 1998 by someone called John Congdon and Carl Deichler. So Carl Deichler is actually our CEO. So Beachbody is a direct marketing company that wanted to come up with an effective solution to weight loss. So Beachbody created household names like P90X, Insanity, TurboFire, which is the one that I started off with, the one that I saw my coach doing, Slim in 6, Brazil Butt Lift. Maybe most recently you've seen 21 Day Fix. We're actually the #1 company to have like the most popular infomercials at night, like fitness infomercials. So if you ever see any of those, it's from our company. And Shakeology. So we have fitness programs for all levels. If you guys didn't know, we have beginner level, intermediate, advanced, and most recently we released a yoga program that's all digital. If you're a yogi and you're only into yogi, which is totally fine. So Team Beachbody is a direct network marketing company, which basically just means that you earn through direct sales, team sales, and bonuses. So that is what our company is. And so Beachbody, a few years ago, before they actually created the network of coaches, was just a fitness company. But what happened was they were getting so many testimonials sent in. Their customer base was growing. Like these fitness programs were awesome. And instead of people recommending them to go to Beachbody kind of had the bright idea of turning it into a network marketing company, which is basically where people can sign up with this opportunity and start their own business. You're technically an independent contractor with Beachbody. So they created a network called Team Beachbody, which is us coaches, and we're close to 500,000 coaches strong. And the network of coaches has only been around for, I believe, 9 years. We're going on 9 years. So they kind of saw that opportunity that people could kind of start their own business because people were getting results with programs like P90X and Slim in 6. And they're like, well, why not have these people sign up as coaches and them help people and help them earn, financial freedom as well, and kind of start an online business and kind of help themselves. So that's kind of where the network of coaches kind of flourished for Beachbody. So they've been around for about 9 years now. So now let's get into what is actually a coach. So you're probably thinking like, okay, so I'm not a fitness expert. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not a nutrition. Well, that's the thing. Like in order to be a coach, I know that it can be kind of like a misleading word. But you don't have to be a fitness expert. You don't have to be a personal trainer. You don't have to be a nutritionist. You don't necessarily have to be at your goal body. In fact, if you're not at your goal body, like I actually encourage people more to sign up as coaches, because when I first got started, you guys, I was 40 pounds overweight and really, really depressed and just like very unhappy with myself and very unhealthy. And that's the day that I signed up to be a coach. So coaches are normal people. We have flaws. We make mistakes. We're just people that want to be healthy. We want to see other people succeed. We want to succeed in our own health and fitness journey, and maybe, increase our income, start a second stream of income, help pay off some debt, start paying for things in cash. We're very motivated and driven. And we're also a person that drinks Shakeology every single day. So we are a product of a product. We don't just talk the talk. We also walk the walk. We do our workouts every day, and we lead by example. So coaches are everyday people doing extraordinary things. And then that picture, you see people from all shapes, colors, and sizes. And I hope that the Beachbody word, Beachbody coach, doesn't mislead you. You don't have to have a beach body, and you don't have to be perfect to be a coach. You just have to be someone that truly sees himself helping people all at the same time as you're helping yourself. I was not in a position to help people, but I knew that if I put myself in that leadership position, that I was going to take things to the next level. I was going to get results. If I was going to put myself in a position where I was going to say, hey, I'm passionate about health and fitness. I'm 40 pounds overweight, but these are my goals and this is where I'm going. Do you want to come with me? Do you want to do this with me? And that's the attitude that I had then, and that's the attitude that I still have now. And it's been such an amazing experience, because had it not been for coaching, I don't know if I would have originally lost those 40 pounds. I don't know where I'd be. Would I be heavier now? Would I still be, drinking and eating a lot? Would I not care about my health and my well-being? So coaching has definitely inspired me to really take care of my health, because at the end of the day, you guys, you only have one body and one life to live. And so you might as well take care of the body that you're living in, right? Okay, so what does a Beachbody coach do? So we run online fitness and support groups. We also run free groups. I do a lot of free challenges. I do one free challenge every single month where we just send out a free meal plan, and it's basically a little accountability challenge for 5 days, and we just kind of get people fired up and kind of help them get back on track with their health and fitness. We most recently did a sugar detox group where everyone cut out sugar for 5 days, and that was really fun. We had over 100 people, and that was a really successful challenge. We provide motivation, support, and accountability. That's basically what we do. We're your biggest cheerleaders. If you get started on a program, we are your biggest cheerleaders, and we're going to hold you accountable. We're going to make sure that you're doing your workouts and that you finish your program and that you make your investment worthwhile. We can also host fit clubs. I used to do one a few years ago. Before I became a mom, I used to run a free boot camp, and 10, 15 of us used to get together at a park and we'd work out. And that's just kind of something that you can do if you want to get involved in your community and you're more of a face-to-face person. You can definitely do that. And most importantly, again, we just lead by example. I honestly, I just lead by example. All I do is share my journey, my ups and downs. I just started Insanity Max 30 from Shaun T, and I'm on day 2. And that's all I do is I post pictures of what I'm eating and my workouts and why I get up at 5 a.m. to work out. And that's basically what I do. And so I inspire people that are in a place where I used to be. I'm inspiring them to get up off their butts and to go to sleep earlier and wake up earlier to get a workout in before they go to work, because we all know that exercise increases your energy and it just makes you an overall happier and better person. And you're a better person in the workplace. You're a better wife. You're a better mom. You're happier. You're more energetic. So that's what I do as a coach, is I lead by example. I inspire people. I attract them into my life. I help them get started. I help them get results. Boom. It's a win-win situation. So what is an online support group? So we actually have a really cool app. It's called My Challenge Tracker app, and that is where I coach all of my clients. I don't like to call them customers, because my clients, once you guys are with me, you guys are stuck with me forever. That's of course if you want to stay with me forever. So it's basically like MyFitnessPal, but better. We used to run these groups on Facebook, and I still run a few on Facebook for the most part. It's really cool that you can download this app the minute that you buy a program, that you join one of my groups. This is where we check in every single day, and we're posting daily challenges. I do prizes to help people stay motivated. And we're always sharing recipes, pictures of our food, pictures of our progress. It's funny because in my groups, a lot of girls are always like, man, look at these donuts that they have at work. Please, tell me not to eat any. And so it's really fun because you get to see that you're not alone on this journey, and you get to do this with other people. I primarily work with women. So my groups are filled with a bunch of women, busy moms, and We all understand each other, and we just get each other. And it's just so much more fun to do this with like an online community. So in this app, you get to add your workout and your Shakeology. You take a picture of it, you log it, and it tells you how many times you've logged Shakeology and your workouts every single month. So it just really holds you accountable, and it's such a good, user-friendly, super easy, fun app. So that's what an online support group is. You start a program and you are supported, and we help you follow through on that, because 99% of the people that order one of our programs off beachbody.com, and they don't order through a coach, or they order straight off the infomercial, they don't finish our programs, because our programs are meant to really change you and challenge you in 30, 60, 90 days. That most often than not, you need someone holding you accountable. You need someone to remind you of your goals, and you need someone to just kind of check in with you, because if no one's checking in with you, you're not posting anything, it didn't happen, right? It's very easy to be like, oh, it's okay, I didn't do my workout today because no one's telling me anything. So that's the cool thing about our groups, is that I'm checking in with you and I'm calling you out and I'm saying like, hey, remember when you told me this? So that's what an online support group is, and they're super amazing. And again, I don't know where I'd be in my own fitness journey if I wasn't coaching and actually running these groups. So what is Shakeology? So maybe you've heard about Shakeology, maybe you haven't. It's honestly just a superfood meal replacement. It does replace one of your meals, but for the most part, I have mine like post-workout, like after, post-workout in the morning, breakfast. It has 70 plus superfoods. And to be honest, this thing just helps me with my energy, my cravings, and my bloating, my digestive system. It kind of just helps things moving along. And as a mom, I just need something that's quick and easy and fast to make. And the fact that it gives me energy, and it's not like it's gonna, give me like caffeine energy where I'm like, you're gonna crash. And it's honestly like, with my health, like, you guys, I don't really get sick anymore. And like, I used to never, like before this, like, it's not that I got sick a lot, but now that if I do get sick, I don't last as long, if that makes sense. I mean, my dad's been drinking Shakeology for like 3 years now, and it's lowered his cholesterol. My mom enjoys it too because she works a lot. It helps her with her energy. My brother drank it for a while too, and a lot of people that drink it, they realize that they're missing out on a lot of nutrients. Like, no matter how healthy you eat in a day, you can't possibly physically eat all of the nutrients that your body needs. So you get this like in a powder form where it's like dense nutrition, and you can drink it, and it's a lot easier drinking it than having to eat everything. Now, of course, I'm not saying that you have to just only drink this and you can keep eating whatever you want. Definitely not. This is like a multivitamin for me, on top of all of my other healthy meals that I'm eating. So that's what Shakeology is. If you guys want more detailed information about that, go ahead and reach out to me, and I'd be more than happy to share more information. Okay, so we have something for everyone. So I don't know why it does that, sorry. So we do have DVD programs, but now the era that we're in, everything's going digital. So now we have something called Beachbody On Demand, which is kind of like Netflix, if you think about it. I don't know if any of you guys have Netflix, but all of our programs, they can be accessed digitally now. So they can be streamed from your phone, your laptop, your iPad. We have equipment. If you're someone that, wants to start a program at home, but you're like, I don't know what equipment to get, or, where do I get my equipment? We have all of that. We have, of course, weight loss products. We have this 3-day refresh is basically like a very gentle cleanse. And we also have another 21-day cleanse. And we also have supplements. I'm currently using our Energize, which is our plant-based pre-workout. And I'm using another supplement that we have called Recover, which is something that I also drink immediately after my workout to help me recover with muscle repair and muscle soreness. So we have something for everyone. Okay, so what are some of the benefits of coaching? So the cool thing about coaching is that you are your own boss. And I know that it's kind of hard to think that way because we're so accustomed to kind of having someone tell us like when we have to go to work, how hard we have to work, what kind of work we have to do. So the cool thing about coaching is that you make of it what you want. So So if you want this to be just a hobby and you just want to be a part of a team, you want to be a part of a mission, like an online community, and you just want to get healthy and fit, that's totally fine. But if you want this to turn into like a real business, like you have to treat it like a business in order for it to pay you like a business. So you have to set your own work hours. But that's the cool thing. Like, even if you're just like, you know what, I'm kind of interested, but I just kind of want this to be like a hobby. Well, you can kind of work whenever you want. So for me, I work strictly 6 days a week, sometimes 7, just because I love it so much and it doesn't feel like work sometimes. I work early in the morning and late at night just because I do have a job outside of the home right now. And you can focus on this part-time or full-time. All of last year when my son was home, I had the privilege of staying home, and I was a strict full-time Beachbody coach, and it felt awesome to basically raise my son. I breastfed him and I stayed home with him, and I was able to do coaching. And so God opened another opportunity for me. So now I have a part-time job, and it's nice because it gets me out of the house and it's in a very positive environment. I love the people that I work with. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now. And you can build online or in person. For me, I strictly build online just because it's more convenient. I don't have to drive anywhere. I meet with my coaches through like Skype, and we do a lot of FaceTime, and we just talk online. But we also have events where we get to meet each other and actually hang out and work out together. And I think most importantly is that we get to share our passion and just kind of attract people like us. So most of my team is like moms because I attract who I am. So I'm a toddler mom and I'm a wife, and most of my team is made up of women that are now getting married or they're already married and they're having kiddos. So I think that's like one of the best parts about being a coach is that I'm creating like this sisterhood on our team, and a lot of us like are so similar to each other, and it's so crazy, but like I really do think the law of attraction works. Okay, so I want to talk about rewards. So Beachbody has a really fun recognition system. They reward us like crazy, seriously, just for helping people every single month get started on their health and fitness, meaning they get on a challenge pack. So what's a challenge pack? They basically get on a fitness program and Shakeology. So as a coach, if I'm helping people get, healthy every month or get started on their health and fitness, Beachbody rewards me for that. So maybe not every single month, but very frequently they're sending us stuff. In that bottom right picture, you can see where I have Thank You Beachbody, because they sent me like the entire P90X series, P90X2, and then that little black DVD was just like, I don't know, like extra ab workouts. So that was honestly like over a $300 value gift, and they sent me that last September, I believe. So it's been a year now. But I have that picture up because they haven't done a prize like that since then. And just for helping 3 people in the month of September get started on their health and fitness, like Beachbody's like, hey, we want to reward you. You're doing such a good job. You're helping us with our mission. And Beachbody's mission is to help end the trend of obesity. So it's just really cool to be recognized, because I've had a lot of jobs in the past, and not your average job. How would I say this? You don't really get recognized a lot at your normal day job, your normal 9 to 5. So it's just really cool to be a part of a company that is constantly sending us gifts. Like you guys, like they're sending me like samples. They're sending me like a canister where I can put all of my Shakeology, and like I wish I could show you guys like a Shakeology apron. They're sending me hats. They're sending me clothes, like for free, just for helping people. So we also get paid as coaches. We earn a 25% commission off anything that is sold off our websites. But the real income opportunity comes in when you start to build your own team. You start to qualify for bonuses, and there's something called a team cycle, which is basically when your team is helping other people, you get you benefit from that as well. And overall, as a team, everyone benefits when everyone's helping people. We also have trips, like free paid trips. So we have something called the Success Club trip. That's every spring. This spring coming up, we're going to Punta Cana. We're staying at the Hard Rock Hotel in Punta Cana. And all we have to do is help 3 to 5 people every single month to get started on their health and fitness. And we qualify for what's called a Success Club. And Beachbody pays for that trip. So if I hit Success Club for 12 months straight, Beachbody will pay for that trip in full. They will send me to Punta Cana, me plus one, which obviously means my husband, and all I have to pay for is my flights. And it's like a 5-night stay at a 5-star hotel, all inclusive. So we also have something called Coach Summit. That is our annual fitness and business conference. It used to be in Vegas, and we outgrew Vegas. And for 2 years in a row, we went to Nashville. I just went this year in July. I went to Nashville. Last year I went to July. Last year in July I went to Nashville, and the 2 years prior to that I went to Vegas. And next year we're going to New Orleans. So I'm so excited. I loved Nashville. Too hot and too humid, and I bet New Orleans is going to be the same. But I think it's pretty cool that with this opportunity, like, I get to travel. Before I became a coach, like, I didn't really get to travel like this. Like, I used to travel with my parents growing up, but this is different because I'm traveling with people that I'm like meeting online, and just even people that I'm meeting around my area, women, moms, and it's just such a fun experience. And again, I have on there recognition for advancing our business. Like, if we advance in rank, meaning, how can I explain this in a simple way? So as our team grows, you also rank advance. There's different ranks in the business, and you get paid differently for every rank. And obviously, as you move on up, you get paid more and more, and your team grows and you get bonuses. But you also get recognized for that. So once you become an Emerald coach, they send you a really cute plaque, and then they send you like a bracelet and a letter. Once you hit Diamond Coach, they send you that black shirt, which I have, and they send you that plaque again too that says that, you know, it has your name, and it says that you're a Diamond Coach, and they send you like a letter personally signed by the CEO. And guys, if you guys didn't know, Beachbody is they've been for a year $1 billion a year fitness company. We are the biggest fitness company in the entire world, and right now, currently, we are only open for the Beachbody coaching opportunity. It's only open to the US, Canada, and Puerto Rico. And we've had people from like Australia and the UK, South America, like a lot of people have reached out, and like they're so interested, and they're honestly waiting for us to open up in other countries. Canada waited for years, and they finally opened in Canada like 2 years ago. So Beachbody, like the coaching opportunity, it's still like a baby opportunity, and I have faith, and I know that we're going to continue to expand and grow to different companies. So if you're thinking of like, well, when would be the right time to get started? It would be now. Okay, so what can you expect from joining our team? So any new coaches that join our team, we have new coach training. We will teach you everything we know. I'm coming up on my 4-year anniversary, coach anniversary, and I will teach you everything I know, the do's, the don'ts. My goal is always to shorten your learning curve and help you learn from my mistakes, because boy, did I make a lot of mistakes my first 2 years, and I still do. I'm not perfect. I fail every single day, but anything that I've learned, I would want you to implement right away so that you can shorten your learning curve. We have bi-weekly team calls on something called Zoom. It's like Skype, where we can all see each other. Like in that picture that I have, it's a screenshot from one of our team calls. I also do one-on-one mentorship. I do a lot of FaceTime calls with my coaches, regular calls if we're driving and we can't do FaceTime. Team building events, we have something called Super Saturdays. We have one coming up, so if you're local, like if you're from my area and you guys have been following me for a while, you guys should come to this event with me. It's going to be in San Diego. It's called Super Saturday. We do a live workout, and we do a little bit of business training, a little tongue twister, a little bit of mingling around and just getting to know coaches from our area. We also do a lot of leadership training. We have a Facebook team page that is private. It's only open to my team. That's where we check in every day. We recognize each other. That's where I post trainings, anything that's working for me, any announcements that I have, like that's where we communicate on our team page. And I also do a lot of recognition and accountability. If you guys go to my Instagram and my Facebook, my latest post is me recognizing one of my new coaches, Bibiana, who I actually met on Instagram and who actually happens to be from my area, which is so cool. That's how social media works. And she rank advanced her business to Emerald rank today. So she's officially an Emerald coach. That just means that she's growing her business, and she's growing her team, and she's helping people get started on their health and fitness, and she's helping other busy women start an online business. where, to be honest, you guys, like, you guys could work part-time, less than part-time, because if you guys have a full-time commitment for another job, which most of us do, you guys can still make this work in like less than 2 hours a day. And you just get so many benefits. Like, you start your own health and fitness journey, you have the accountability, you meet new friends, you're part of like an online community. I think I said that already. And you get to go to these events with us, and you're just surrounding yourself with like super positive, happy, self-motivated and driven people. And on top of that, the perks, I mean, Beachbody's sending us gifts. You're qualifying for trips if you're hitting Success Club every month, and you're starting a second income for you and your family. You can help pay off debt, you know, any credit cards that you have, start paying for things in cash. Earlier today, I wish I could show you guys, maybe I should, but I posted a picture on my Instagram and Facebook of me pumping gas, and I kind of just shared a background story about that because, you know, there were times where we were struggling financially, and, you know, there were times where I'm like, can I fill up my tank, or should I only put in $10, $15 because we need more money for, you know, bills, and what if this comes up, and other necessities. And because of coaching, like, I feel like I have less stress now with like finances because we have a second source of income, and that income is being generated by doing something I absolutely love and I am so passionate about. And I'm just so happy all the time. And like, it's not like bullshit, you guys. Like, it's real. Like, this is real life stuff. Like, you know, it's not always easy getting up at 5, but I genuinely enjoy getting up and showing up, doing my workout, getting sweaty, posting those pictures on social media, and hoping that I make an impact every single day. And I hope that that person that was me like 4 years ago, who was 40 pounds overweight and just really unhealthy, and if she's in a place right now where she hates herself, like, I want to show her that it doesn't always have to be like that. There's hope. Like, there's something that she can do to help her get her out of that place. If she's in a dark place, like, there's hope. And I want to be able to inspire her. Maybe she doesn't join one of my groups. Maybe she doesn't join our team. But if I can inspire that person to get up and be like, okay, like, this is my time now, and I'm going to start now, and I'm going to start baby steps, whatever it takes, I'm going to start. That's what I do as a coach. And that's honestly what like fires me up and gives me so much energy. Like, I'm just so passionate about it. So if you're watching this and you're like already using social media as like your personal diary for health and fitness, like, why not start an online business, you know, pair up with us, join our team, and start sharing this opportunity and create a second source of income for your family. Like, if you're already having people come to you for advice, like, you should really consider this opportunity. And it's not like, oh, well, I don't want to be salesy and I don't want to sell people. It's not about that. People are willing to pay for your services, and people are willing to pay for your advice. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Like, if you're passionate about something, there's absolutely, like, how would I say it? Like, it's okay to make money, like, helping people. You know what I mean? I hope that doesn't come off wrong, but every time I make these calls or I do these calls, I always pray to God and I tell him, you know what, whoever's watching this, if they're watching the replay or if they're on live, I just hope that it touches the right person. And I hope that he gives you the eyes to see this opportunity and the heart to feel those butterflies that he's giving you, and that gut check that he's giving you. Because when I watched this same presentation almost 4 years ago, I just knew I had to do this. I was so scared and I was so skeptical and I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, really, who's going to want to join my groups? Who's going to want to be coached by me? Like, I'm 40 pounds overweight. I'm not happy with myself. I don't have energy. Like, I'm not working out right now. Like, who the heck is going to want to work with me? But I just knew this is what I had to do. And I'm so glad that I listened to that gut feeling that I had. Anyways, okay, so this is one of my coaches who I also met on social media, the lovely Sarah. She's one of my very good friends now. She's a mom of 2. She just turned 26. She is an Emerald coach, but she's halfway to Diamond, so let's root her on. And okay, so prior to getting started, she was a new and depressed, angry, low self-esteem, embarrassed mom. So she had no energy. She was losing her relationship with her partner. And ever since she became a coach, and this is a girl who was actually very skeptical. She was very much like me in the beginning. She kept coming to me for like information. I knew this girl was interested in coaching, but she had a lot of fear. She had a lot of doubt, and she finally jumped in. And her life has completely changed since coaching as well. She's been coaching for, I think, 3 years now. So she's learned to love herself. She's learned to love her body with stretch marks, cellulite, because hello, mom life, that happens, mom body, and I totally understand her. She has enough energy to run after her kids. She has 2 kiddos. She has a stronger relationship with her partner now. She's able to help with bills. And she's not just a stay-at-home mom, but she's also a work-at-home mom. So she's lost a total of 60 pounds, you guys. 60 pounds after 2 back-to-back pregnancies. And this girl is one of the girls that gets up with me at 5 a.m. We do our check-ins. Boom, we kill our workouts and we go on about our day. Okay, so here's another coach, Marie. She's 26 years old. She has lost 16 pounds since becoming a coach. This is a girl that I actually used to work with back when I used to work in the restaurant industry. We used to work at Applebee's together. Super sweet. Love this girl. So before coaching, she had very low energy. She was very self-conscious. She was a yo-yo dieter. I can totally relate to that too. She had no actual workout routine. I remember her telling me that she'd go to the gym and she would just hop on a bunch of machines, and maybe you relate to that. And it sucks. It sucks going into the gym and like not knowing how to use the weights and not knowing how to use the equipment and not having an action plan. And you actually end up spending like you waste your time at the gym because you're just all over the place. And she was just kind of unhappy with herself. So since becoming a coach, she has a lot more energy. She loves Shakeology. Shakeology has really improved her energy. She loves the meal plans that our workouts come with. And she has more respect and love for her body. Hello. And she's a lot happier. And now she actually just got married this past summer. So she was using her Beachbody income to pay for her wedding. So that's awesome. Okay, so you're maybe thinking like, okay, so this sounds pretty good. Like, what are the details? So if you guys decide that, coaching could be for you, I do want you to know that you're signing up for like a business opportunity like this. It can't be free. Do you think that when Starbucks opened up, like if you were to open up a Starbucks franchise, you can go to the bank and be like, hey, I want to open up a Starbucks franchise, but for free. Is there a fee? Like, yes, there's a fee. So our fee is minimal, you guys. Our monthly business fee is $16. Okay. So think about it, like that pays for like your marketing and your rent. Obviously you don't have like a shop, but you have it like all online. So your monthly fee covers media promotion, brand awareness, personal websites, which Beachbody gives you 3 personal websites, your coach online office where you can log in and check your customer orders and your coaches and your own orders. Product warehousing, you don't have to worry about any of that. You don't have any overhead. You don't have to do any shipping. Beachbody covers all of that, meaning customers can go to your website, purchase something, and boom, that's it. You don't have to worry about, overstocking or whatever and overhead and having to ship, none of that stuff. Customer service, it's open 24/7. So anytime I have a customer that has an issue with anything, they can call customer service and it's open 24/7. I'm not open 24/7, but Beachbody customer service is. Technical support, if your website's not working, you guys can do like a live chat with tech support. They're open 24/7 too. Marketing, communications, training, success on demand, which is basically just a training tab that has a lot of like business training, entrepreneur motivation, stuff like that. Beachbody on demand, we already went over that. So you get all of that for $16 a month. So I'm paying for my business $16 a month right now, you guys. That is a minimal fee. That's not even 20 bucks. Super worth it. Okay, so in the next 24 hours, the person who invited you, or maybe you're just someone that clicked on the link in my Instagram bio, I'm not sure. But if we did personally invite you, we're actually going to follow up with you and we're going to ask you a few questions. So I want you to start thinking about them. So what did you like the most about this presentation? So really think about it. If you have to write it down, go ahead, jot down your answers. Does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals? So maybe you're like, look, I really need help with my health and fitness, and I wouldn't mind earning a little bit of extra income to help pay for groceries and gas. So think about it. Would this opportunity fit you in your lifestyle, and can it help you achieve your goals that you're working towards? Which option appeals to you, a coach or customer? So maybe you're watching this and you're still like, you know what, Jackie, this still isn't for me, but I still need help with my health and fitness, and I really just want the accountability and I want the guidance. Reach out to me or reach out to the person that invited you, and we'll get you started. Okay, so think about, what can becoming a coach do for me? You guys, I wish I could take you guys back. Like when I first came across this opportunity, I like, even though I was super skeptical and nervous, like I was excited at the same time. Like I felt like this diamond had been like dropped on my lap, and I was just like, if I do this, like I know my life is going to change. Like I'm not the same person I was 4 years ago. Like now I get excited about listening to podcasts that cover business and health and wellness and relationships and marriage. And like now I'm like super obsessed with like bettering myself. Like now I spend a lot of money on like books, seminars, trainings, and academies. Like I recently invested in a video academy so that I could get better at Facebook Live, because I just want to share my passion and I want to share my tips and my journey and, you know, things that have worked for me. So really think about it. What can becoming a coach do for me? Like this is a complete lifestyle change. Like if you guys are in need of a lifestyle change, like this is it for you. Who can I help? Trust me, there are tons of people in your life right now that could need your help. And I know that you're shutting it down and you're like, oh, I can only think of 3 people. That's BS. There's a lot of people in your life that could need your help. Friends, family, coworkers, people that follow you on social media. I don't know, maybe you're watching this and you already have a social media following. Just think about it. What are my goals and my dreams? So I really want you to ask yourself, if what you're doing right now, okay, let me rephrase that. What you're doing right now, currently in your life, is that getting you any closer to your goals and your dreams? It's kind of a deep question. So I kind of always ask myself that, like if I'm doing like activities every day, I'm really kind of, where am I wasting time? And I'm always asking myself, is what I'm doing right now getting me closer to my goals? So if you give me a piece of cake and pizza, which I absolutely love, and it's so hard for me to turn down, I have to ask myself, Jackie, if you eat these 2 or 3 slices of pizza, is it going to get you closer to your goals of like dropping body fat percentage or body fat? Probably not. If I'd rather sit on the couch instead of open up my emails and talk to you girls and come up with trainings for my coaches and just work my business, I have to ask myself, where do I want to be a year from now in my business? Is what I'm doing here sitting on the couch going to get me closer to my next rank goal, my next income goal, whatever? So I just want you guys to think about that. What are your goals and your dreams, and is what you're doing right now getting you closer to them? And if not, this is an opportunity that you should really highly consider. So I don't know if anyone's on live. I don't know if there's any questions, but I think I'm gonna stop screen sharing here. Okay, so I know that was kind of a long presentation. I wanted to end like right at 9. I'm like 20 minutes over, but again, if you guys made it to the end of this presentation, that says a lot about you, and that says a lot about your interest in this opportunity. So please, 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 please don't be afraid to reach out to me. And if you have any other questions, trust me, like when I watched this presentation my coach did almost 4 years ago, I still had a lot of questions. So again, if you have any questions about our programs, Shakeology, like how the groups work, how we really earn an income, because that's like a whole separate presentation, because there's a lot of different ways that you can earn as a coach. Please reach out to me. You guys can email me, and I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. Have a good night. Bye.